So firstly, what do you wish more people would consider or do more often?
Wow. Let's see. The first thing that comes to mind is sunlight. And sunlight has a light spectrum, including ultraviolet B. Ultraviolet B on your skin helps produce vitamin D. And not many people know, but normal windows, block UVB light. So get outside, enjoy the sun when you can.
Cool. How do you wish people would treat you differently?
Huh.
If you can think, like, is there a way that people treat you that you wish they wouldn't?
I'm pretty okay with the way most people treat me. I've come to terms with it. I'm in my 30s now, on the other side of the mid-30s, and old enough to be president. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm okay. I've come to terms with a lot of things throughout my life, so people are people, and I like them. So.
That's great. And then just really broadly, what do you want from the world? Is there something that you need from the world, a message that you would like to spread?
Dear world, enjoy every moment you've got, but moderation, but enjoy it, but also make it meaningful.
Great. And then finally, if you're comfortable sharing, could you share some demographic information about yourself, such as age? I mean, you already said age, but gender, race, sexuality, ethnicity, disability status, military status, whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
I'm left-handed, 6 feet 3 inches tall. I am male, and I was born in California. I also have German citizenship. My grandmother was Polish. I have some ancestry that goes back to Russia, and also some a Jewish great-grandparents. And I have a lot of hair on my face. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What do you wish more people would consider or do more often?
Whoa, what do I consider or do more of? Listening. How's that? Starting with myself.
Good, yeah. It's a very broad question, so yeah. You can take some more time to think if you want.
Listening to each other instead of causing complications, right? Getting to know each other.
Secondly, how do you wish people would treat you differently?
Treat me. Wow, that's it.
Is there a way that you notice people treat you specifically, like due to your appearance or anything, or just in any of your interactions? Is there something that happens a lot that you wish they wouldn't do?
Do other people have trouble with that question? That's fascinating. I can't really, I've never thought of things that way.
Usually people have an immediate answer, or they are like, they really have to pause and think about it.
I could certainly say there are ways I wish I would treat other people differently, because, of course, that's something I have control over. Yeah.
Yeah, please share.
Oh, that, yes. Well, yeah, that thing that I mentioned, more listening, instead of reacting to people and what they say, more just letting them have some space to express themselves. That's one. Yeah.
All right. And then finally, if you're comfortable, would you mind sharing some demographic information about yourself, such as race, age, gender, sexuality, et cetera, et cetera?
That I always have difficulty with that. I just consider myself mostly human. In fact, the race thing just confuses me. So, I mean,
just if you're comfortable, you don't have to share.
It's interesting. I grew up in Lower East Side of Manhattan. I consider that a big part of who I am, I think. So.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What do you wish more people would consider or do more often?
Hi. So, what I would love for people to do more often is, get involved looking at independent news, getting involved, going to events, networking, developing relationships with that networking, speaking with each other, developing friendships, because we're in a movement. You can pick and choose your topic of this movement, but alas, there's a movement, and we need to work together. So if there's a way for folks to collaborate, communicate more, that's something that we need to do.
Great. And how do you wish people would treat you differently?
With more kindness and compassion. But that's the general scope of how people should be treated, with kindness, compassion, care, and consideration, and love.
Okay, great. And if you're comfortable, would you mind sharing some demographic information about yourself, such as age, race, gender?
My name is Iyad. I'm a Palestinian LGBT activist. I'm a gay man, and I'm 31.
Great. Thank you so much. Is there something you wish people would do more often?
I wish they wouldn't pollute as often and just clean up after themselves. It would just make our world a lot cleaner.
That's very true. How do you wish people would treat you differently?
Well, I don't really know. Well, they should not always. Well, some people at my school are bullies, and they shouldn't bully.
Yes, no bullying. Okay, great. And then finally, if you're comfortable sharing, would you mind saying how old you are and maybe your race and gender if you're comfortable?
Okay, well, I'm 8 and I'm feminine.
Great, thank you so much. First is, what do you wish more people would consider or do more often?
Consider? Well, I'm very involved in issues of climate change, so they should think about that more and base decisions on that. So I just bought my electric car, and I have geothermal heat, and I'm active in environmental organizations. So I guess at this point there's going to be no world if we destroy it. So that's pretty important for us all to focus and work on.
And how do you wish people would treat you differently?
Treat me differently? I don't know. I hang around with people who treat me well, and if they don't, then I don't hang around with them. So I guess that's all I can say.
All right, fair enough. And if you're comfortable, would you mind sharing some demographic information about yourself, such as age, race, gender, etc.?
I'm 66 years old. I just became a grandmother 3 weeks ago, and I'm thrilled. I'm female. I'm white. I live in a rural area.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What is something that you wish more people would do or consider more often?
People tend to tolerate things that are that they know that are not good, and if I think as Dave Carpenter is doing that, he's willing to take some steps against what he finds not tolerable. So in that way we can make a world a better place. So yeah, there is sort of reluctance in all of us for different things that we see. So yeah, but it
Good.
takes some effort and time, surely.
Yes. Secondly, how do you wish people would treat you differently? Is there a way that people treat you that you wish they would do differently?
And it's a complex question and it's a complex interaction. So whenever you interact with anyone else than you, then it's a very personal sort of interaction, and you can always hope that people understand your perspective, but there would be their own perspectives as well, so you need to understand that as well. So that's how it works, I guess. So it's not an easy interaction. Yeah, but I like it. So I like to interact with people.
Thank you. And then finally, if you're comfortable sharing, could you share some demographic information about yourself, such as race, age, gender, etc.?
My name is Amol. I'm from India and I am 34 years old now.
Great. Thank you so much.